Hey guys, welcome back. Chili Sports Cards. Happy opening day finally, July 23rd. Who would have ever thought, going back to, February, early March that it would take so long. But here we are. I think the Yankees and the Nationals are like in the sixth inning, rained out. So they'll probably end up giving the Yankees the win if it rains too much longer. And Giants and Dodgers, they just kicked off. We saw a first full inning so far. Dustin May, he's got a really electric fastball, a lot of movement, real fast. I liked what I saw. Dustin May. If pitchers had some more hobby love, I would pick up some Dustin May rookie cards because he's got some really good stuff, and I didn't think his stuff was that good. And I'm more of a Dodger fan than any other team, so anyway, cheers to everybody out there. If you're under 21 and in the United States, sorry, get like a Capri Sun or something like that. I've already shot this video twice, and I've messed it up somehow. I guess like the format on my phone has changed a little bit, and it's been kind of irritating. I ordered one card, and I got it in today, and I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to talk about my what's going on with myself in the hobby right now, and how I'm feeling about things, and what I plan to do to keep collecting and being involved and stuff. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you the card. I've already opened it because I already made this video, like I said, a couple times. It's the notorious, infamous 1989 Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. Now, the real reason that I bought this card is because I have an ungraded 89, and I did a minimum grade of 8.5 to SGC. I want to send this card, the one that's not graded yet, to Beckett to see how it grades. And then if it does not grade an 8.5, I'm going to break this case, and I'm going to visually inspect it really well with my eye, and I want to see what's going on. I want to see what Beckett considers, an 8 surface. And I just want to see the card really good. I don't want it to be any of this plastic stuff. And, maybe I'll resend this card into SGC because I have no interest in keeping it at Beckett. I really don't. I'd rather have it in SGC. So that's my real reason behind buying this card. I had a BGS 8.5 or a BGS 9 I sold a few months ago, and I kind of wanted to replace it anyway. But I want to see it in the tuxedo case, man. So I'd rather just do that. It cost me $10, and I have an 8.5 SGC. It's worth it to me. I could buy an 8.5 SGC, but they're a little bit more than the Beckett. And if you guys don't believe me, look up the past sales on the bids. Don't look at just the prices. Look at the bids. The SGC 8.5s are selling for about $100. I got this card for $70. PSA 8.5s, which is a pretty rare 8.5, by the way. They're about 100, 120, so they're still a little bit more than the SGC. I recently had a guy comment on one of my videos. It was an older video. And he was saying I was loco for saying PSA, it sells less for the SGC. Well, it's true. SGC does sell for more on only a few cards, not all cards. PSA does own the market. So anyways, let's talk about the hobby. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about, because you guys are, subscribers to my channel, right? You guys like to hear what I like to say and what about my thoughts and stuff, right? The hobby's been a little stale for me lately, guys. There's just some stuff in it that, honestly, it's just a little negative for me, and it's been like that for a while, probably ever since I kind of got back into it. But I've kind of just like closed my eyes to it, and I've talked about it in some of my other videos. But I'm just gonna go back to basics for myself. Basics for myself is basically I was a 90s collector, 90s inserts, a Ken Griffey Jr., Cal Ripken, Barry Bonds. I'm just going to go back to being a collector for right now. The eBay stuff, I feel like they just charge you too much to sell cards on there. And that's me kind of actually being a sissy about it because here's the deal. eBay gives you a worldwide marketplace. It's actually really cool. It is. It's really cool. Okay. You don't have to pay rent in a store. That you're limited to only local people. You can sell cards basically worldwide or at least nationwide, and that's a really cool thing. And yeah, they do charge you, but it's a format that a lot of people are comfortable with. People are comfortable buying stuff on eBay, especially if you're like a top-rated seller and you don't have any negative feedback or anything like that. And, I know when I buy stuff on eBay, that's what I look for. I look for sellers that have good, reputations, and I can get a good price on a card. Then cool, sounds good, right? Um, but you know what? If you're selling a good amount of stuff, we're talking, 25, 35, $5,000 worth of stuff every month. eBay takes their chunk, and I know a lot of baubles and cards. We've talked about it. The eBay fees are kind of eating up a lot of the profit that you make, and what's happening is you're not really making as much as you think you are, and it's kind of unfortunate. But at the same time, heck, man, you're not paying rent in a building. You know what I mean? So it still comes out to way cheaper, but at the same time, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. So I'm gonna be kind of taking a step back from eBay a little bit. I still have some stuff for sale here and there, things that I want to move, so that I could buy stuff that I'm interested in. But it's not gonna be a priority for me. You know what I mean? I'll put stuff on there and I'll check it every few days to see if I sold something with the notifications or whatever. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna get back into basics for myself. I'm gonna be trying to get my hands on as many King Griffey Jr. rookie cards as I can. One of the things that I really want to start getting more of is King Griffey Jr. relics, jersey cards. There's so many cool jersey cards out there that of Griffey, even with the Reds uniform. Um, they're cool, man. I mean, they're game worn stuff that he wore in games. How cool is that? You know what I mean? You can get a little piece and have it in a card, and then hold it and take a look at it and say, wow, he wore this. It's pretty cool. You know what I mean? So yeah, just that's the kind of stuff that I want to start buying more of. Some of the '90s inserts that I don't have that I always wanted to have, and relics and Griffey autos. If you stay, subscribe to my channel in about a week or so, I'm gonna be opening up a couple boxes of something. So stay tuned for that. I don't know if I'm gonna open both of them or not, but I'm gonna definitely open up one of them. Hopefully, I get lucky in it and I post something that's worth grading. I'll say that. So anyways, yeah, that's just how I'm looking at stuff right now and my future in collecting right now. I've always been more of a big baseball guy, not basketball or football. And I think I'm just gonna maybe shy away from it a little bit. Not that I've been buying basketball or football at all, really. I haven't, but I'm just going to kind of not even try to think about it too much. But I will say that there's one player in football that's a rookie this year that I am going to probably buy at least a few of his rookie cards. And that's Justin Herbert. He's going to be a possible starter for the Chargers. I don't think the Chargers are going to go anywhere. I don't think that they're going to get past the Chiefs. The Chiefs are obviously going to come out and be balling, but I think that he has big potential to put up some really good seasons. He's got a strong arm, the best in the rookie class, by a good amount. He's not the most accurate, but if he's got time, he'll be just as accurate as anybody. He's tall, so he can throw up the middle and not get, tapped. He's got good wheels. He can run the ball pretty good. He's got some good speed and agility. So, he's going to develop and he's going to become even better over the years. And I think that he has, potential to be a really, really good quarterback in the league. So I'm really looking at getting some of his cards, the Justin Herbert. And basketball, let's talk about basketball for a minute, guys. And I'm just going to give it to you guys so brutally honest that there's no way that you guys can deny it. All right. I'm not trying to knock anybody that's into basketball, that buys basketball cards and that type of thing, because basketball is cool. It's a great sport. I love basketball. It's actually probably one of the funnest sports to watch. But when it comes to the hobby, when it comes to sports cards, basketball is way, way high up in price, meaning that it's not really, to me, in my opinion, This is my opinion, guys. It's not worth what stuff is being sold for. Okay. Now I'm gonna give you the most simplest, basic comparison here. Okay. Take a look at 2019 Topps Chrome, and you look at Panini Prism. Okay. Now, Panini Prism in baseball does not count because it's not licensed and it's not even the same. But I'm talking about Panini Prism basketball. If you talk about Prism basketball and Topps Chrome, they're probably about the same type of thing. They cost about the same. You know what I'm saying? They're very similar products, okay? They're like the staple, set of each, hobby, okay? A Panini Prism PSA 10, SGC 10, LeBron James base, okay? Bobbles of cards, maybe you can help me out, leave me a comment. He was selling them for about $200, $250 a piece, that LeBron James. Well, he's like the biggest guy in basketball, right? LeBron James. You take a 2019 Topps Chrome Mike Trout SGC 10 PSA 10. What's it gonna sell for? $20, $25. You're looking at a 10 times increase from baseball to basketball. And if you ask me, that's freaking insane. Okay, guys, that's insane. It really is. Is basketball worth 10 times more than baseball is? We're talking about the two elite players. They're not rookies. Mike Trout's been in the game a long time. LeBron James has been in the game a long time. Yes, they're the best players in their retrospective sports, you should say. And we're comparing very similar cards, and we're comparing prices. And basketball is outselling baseball by 10 times sometimes. Maybe even more sometimes. Maybe sometimes a lot less. I really don't know, but I'm just throwing out a card that I know prices on. It doesn't make any sense, guys. Basketball prices are way, way high. I don't really truly believe that the cards are worth what people are spending on them. So I don't buy them. I'm not selling them because I'm not a believer in doing things that I don't feel is right or feel like I don't work that way, okay? If I can, buy a card and get it regraded, reslabbed, or get lucky in something in a pack and pull it and sell it for what it's worth and what the market value is, cool. But if I don't believe in the market value on something, I'm not going to sell it for that. That's just how I am. I don't roll like that, you know what I mean? And from me to you guys, cool, buy basketball, invest in basketball, but keep in mind that the prices might always be as hot as they are, you know what I mean? They might eventually creep down. Maybe there's not going to be a next LeBron for a while. And maybe, basketball loses a little bit of interest and, the cards come down. Who knows? I really don't know. Maybe this coronavirus really messes up everything. I don't know what's going to happen, but, for me personally, I'm not into it. I don't really care about buying Luka or, Zion Williamson. It's just, I think that Zion Williamson is too big and heavy, and he's got too much muscle. There's a reason his knees are already messed up. He's carrying too much muscle weight. So I don't know. John Morant, Kobe White, some of these newer rookies, they might have great careers, but look at what LeBron's done, and nobody even can say that he's close to comparing to Michael Jordan yet. He's not even close to being the GOAT. So I don't know, man. Just not that you have to buy somebody that's the GOAT or whatever, but I'm kind of getting off topic, I feel like. But anyways, I'm just not interested in it, And football, Justin Herbert has my eye a little bit. I like Justin Herbert. I might buy some of his stuff, but it's not going to be to flip. It's just going to be to hold on to for a while, see how he does. If he doesn't do any good, whatever. It's all good. But baseball, I actually have a collection, and I PC stuff, and there was things that I was into when I was a kid that's nostalgic, things that I like, and that's what I'm going to get back into. And take a step back from eBay a little bit, and that's going to be my approach for a little while. Turn this card around. You guys are probably getting bored looking at the front. So anyways, I want to ask everybody a question. What's your guys' favorite Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card? In the comments, let me know which one it is and why. I'm really curious to see what people have to say about that. For me personally, when I was a kid, this was always the card to get. This was the one that when I saw I wanted and that I couldn't afford. And so for me, this one has a special place in my heart. Within the last year or so, I learned that there's like over 1 million of these, and they're different paper versions. They're printed all the way up into 1990. So I kind of lost a little bit of interest in it, but I think it's still my favorite. But I really like the score a lot, and I really like the tops a lot. But this one still is my favorite. I don't know why. There's just something about it, It's just the iconic card for me, Even though it resembles all crookedness in the hobby. That Donruss card, the Donruss cards are just kind of ugly in general, but it's still okay. It's still a pretty good picture of them and stuff like that. So I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, cheers everybody. Happy opening day. I appreciate you guys watching my channel. Please leave a like and subscribe. Share with your friends and stuff. I probably left out a couple things that I wanted to talk about, whatever, but the video is already 15 minutes long. And quick shout outs to SGC Mafia, cards and collectibles, guns, cards and collectibles, baubles and cards, Nats man. Hope your mom does okay, buddy. Hope she pulls through her situation. And hopefully that all goes okay. And let's say a little prayer. There ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. It might hurt somebody's feelings out there, but we live in America, so you can, freedom of religion, right? Yeah. So, anyways, God bless everybody. Like I said, thanks again for being a subscriber and watching my channel and stuff. Go Dodgers. Man, the Giants are looking really bad this year, man. They got nobody. No Posey, freaking Bass and Bum's gone. It's all looking bad for them. They're rebuilding really bad. One thing I want to talk about with the Dodgers, Kershaw's out. I guess he hurt his back or something. So they put in Dustin May to start this game, and I must say, Dustin May's got an amazing fastball. He's got the four seam that goes almost 100, and his two seam fastball's got some life. It moves. So he's gonna be good. He's got the tools. I'm really looking forward to watching the rest of this game. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Hopefully you all do the same. And have a good night. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.